Hey, it's Jay here. So we're playing around with some soft inks today, and today I'm going to print something I've never printed before, and that is a set of deerskin gloves. Now I really like these gloves. It doesn't matter, but I just went over to my local hardware store and bought them because I want to put my logo on here and try to print on my gloves my logo. So let's see if we can do it, and let's see how well the soft inks hold up. So I've never actually printed on gloves. You can see here they're a little textured right in here, so I'm thinking we need to figure out a way to stretch these out. And I had a really good idea, and I'm going to see if that good idea works. I think that it will. Let's open these up. Okay, so I'm going to try to put my logo right here on these gloves, and I'm going to measure the area that they can print on. I'm going to try to print them on just right here real quick. Let's see how good I am, see if I'm a professional or not. And yeah, I don't know. All right, so I'm thinking my calipers, by the way. I'll put at least link to these in the description below. These are pretty cool. Let's see. So we're looking at 2.28 inches by 3.8 inches this way. So 2.8 by 3.8 is our printing area for a logo right here. Something just beeped at me. I don't know what it is. But I have an idea of keeping this elastic out like this so these are flat just for the printing process, and then we can reduce it and go back here. So I'm actually thinking I need this measurement, and I'll show you why in just a second. I'll go take you into my really crappy wood shop. All right, about 4.5 inches. Okay, so here's my idea. It was 4.5 inches, so I got a piece of this 1/2 inch plywood, which I had scraps of this lying around everywhere. And this glove was a 2XL. I don't know if you know it, but I'm a fairly big guy, so I wear 2XL gloves. And I'm thinking I could put this 4.5 inch wide piece through this elastic. I wish it were a little bit tighter. Probably if we made it a little bit wider piece, it'd be a little tighter, but I do think I'm going to be able to print on this. So we'll keep this flat, and then down here at the bottom, I have an idea for that. I'm doing my very best to print on something I never printed on before. I like to figure these things out. By the way, if you're going to be printing a lot, you will need masking tape. Make sure you got masking tape lying around. I'd put a link in the description below for masking tape, but just normal masking tape's fine. Everybody knows what that is. Come on. Okay, so there's my printing area right here. So if with any luck, I'm going to lay out my print right now to fit this area, maybe this wide by this wide, and I'm going to build a box for the 2.8 and the 3.8. Okay, so I just got my file ready, and I'm going to go ahead and import it over. And where is the J glove? There it is. Okay, you might notice there's some white area around this. That's great. So I actually made this white area my 2.8 by 4.8, and then I sized the graphic how I wanted it here. Um, this should print just like that. All right, so my spot channel, I'm going to leave at, let's see, image base, same density. I did not make a spot channel for this or spot color for this. What I did was reduce my contrast in my image, and I removed all aspects of 100% white in the logo, but the background is 100% white. So the image will, I'm sorry, so the software will ignore the white channel. So I didn't need to make a spot channel. Sometimes if you have a low quality image, you'll need to make a spot channel because the quality of the graphic is low and it'll be pixelated around the edges. But as long as you're saving in high quality, it should be just fine. What the heck is that? Okay, so I'll click OK. Now we would go to print. I could click print here and print right away, or I could rip it and save the image to print again and again and again. So I'm going to do this twice. I'm going to go ahead and rip this image. So now it's ripped over here. I know it looks blurry, but we were here and then it ripped it and put it over in the print image because I'm going to have two gloves. So I want to print this image twice. So to order to get this to print, we just simply click this button right here and print. But first, I gotta do something on camera before I click that print button, and headed there now. Okay, so I'm really excited about these because these are deerskin gloves, leather, really super flexible. I like it a lot, and they're great work gloves. Maybe you'll keep ink from getting in my hands or work out in the yard or something. That'd be great. So there's some things I need to do here before I can click print. I already have the image ready, and I'll show that to you now. I show this to you in all my videos because it's very important. Okay, so we need to focus the glove to the print head. So I'm actually going to lower this like here, and I'm going to drive it in. This is our sensor here. You hear it go down. Okay, so we'll bring this up. And that's where it thinks it needs to print at, huh? All right, so let's move this print head over. Ooh, doggies. So this here is keeping my this is up, so it's tricking my sensor into thinking that this is higher than what it actually is. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay, so my fingers in the gloves were swollen up like this, tricking my sensor into thinking that the glove was closer than what it actually was. So we had to push those down. We could have taped those down and be okay, but now I think I'm going to go ahead and print this. Wish me luck. Okay, so it went out of focus just a little bit. So where there's one, there's two. So the next one, I'm going to actually take this piece of plywood and I'm going to make it a little bit longer to really stretch that glove out a little bit more. And I think it'll print a lot better. But really, the image here, man, this stuff's pretty cool. Okay, so I got a 5-inch wide board now to just really stretch this next glove out, and I cut the corners off so it'll go in a little bit easier to perfect on this. So that's the top. There we go. Oh, that's a lot smoother. That's really stretchy, so that's good. That's really stretchy now. So I'm going to tape this on, and yeah. Okay, by the way, I've noticed I have the thumb under the glove like this, so it's built up and keeping my thing cocked like this. So we need to build that back up and try to make that more level. And what I'm going to use is a light switch plate cover, because as you might know, I print on a lot of light switch plate covers. If you haven't catched that video, check it out. It's right here. Well, it should be right here. Okay. So this right here, since this has, oh boy, since it has the thumb hole here, it's holding this a little bit higher. So I think that this is just about the right height to go back here and raise this up so it can be a little more, just a little more. This is a really soft, flexible leather, guys. I think I'll try that. All right, so let's get this in here. Okay, so it keeps moving it down. So I'm actually going to tape this down a little more. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's print. All right. So I lied, I set up a spot channel. I actually made a video on how to set the spot channel. I don't know if this video will be up before that one, but if it is, there'll be a link right here. If not, follow on the end card or something, it'll pop up. I'll have a how to do a spot channel, so to get an even better print. This is it. Okay, this is really good ink, guys. You see how well we can stretch this. I can fold it up and crinkle it all into pieces like this, and it still remains. And just to prove this was genuine deer skin, you won't have a problem printing on anything. I mean, on any leather. You can put on cowhide, goat skin, synthetic leather, whatever you might want to print on. Now, there's my gloves. I think they're pretty cool. What's a set of, I know that these gloves by themselves are like $18. I bought them just to make this video, but actually I need a new pair of gloves anyway, so it doesn't matter. I bought them just for the video. They're like $18 because they're deerskin gloves. You could get a cheaper glove, but what's a custom glove going to sell for? I have no idea. You guys look it up, put that in the comments. I'd be interested to know your opinion on that. I would venture to say you could probably get at least $30, $40 out of a pair of the deer skins. Probably a little less for cowhide, but. So if you guys found something useful today, let me know by giving me a thumbs up. Put a comment in below what you think these gloves might be worth. Personalized, I never checked it out. I seriously just bought them for the YouTube video, and well, gloves are pretty nice. I might use these for about a year, then come back and do a review on these gloves and how well our ink held up. Again, this is our soft ink from jsprinters.com. I'll put a link to that in the description, as well as a link to these awesome gloves and to this printer and to our printer, and anything else that I find might be useful for you guys to know. Consider subscribing to my channel. And again, I'm Jay. This is my to-do list. Thanks for stopping.